everyone. Welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop, and we're very happy to see you here. We're working on not quite the last of the charity quilts because I still have a few more to do, but on the weekend project just past, 2 weeks ago, we did up this cute little pattern, simple and easy, like a little brick effect or staggered effect, or even just big chunks next to each other, as you will see when we come down to the other one there. Well, you can see it now, but we're just going to resume the pattern because Walt has been very busy. It's doing a hearts and flowers stitch out. I just thought continue on with the kind of the girl theme that I had going on with some of these quilts because of the pink and the flowers and so on and so forth. And no, you're not having your time. So I thought, just kind of keep it fun and exciting. So I chose 3 different stitch out colors. The first stitch out color was a gray. The second one is a yellow. And the last one is like a creamy white. So it just kind of adds a little bit of fun texture and color to it. So why not? Shush. Nothing but attitude. So I've lined them all up, as you can tell, all 3 together, and I stitched really close to the edge here, and you can, just so it prevents a lot of looping back up over each other, because I am doing this as a continuous stitch out all the way across, as if it was one whole quilt. So obviously some of these flowers and hearts and stuff are going to get cut off. So, but that's okay. I think as long as it gets all stitched up and it has a consistent theme of the flowers and the hearts, it's all good. So it doesn't really matter if one gets cut off. It's a good way to do multiple quilts at once. Sometimes you can do 2 twins beside each other. Very easy. You just have to do the lengthwise. These are all lengthwise here. And then I have a couple more. I have one more of the girl ones. It's the pink. I think it's mostly these 2 colors. And 2 more of boys. So we have lots. We were going to give 8, but I think we have like 12. So we just kind of, gave a little more. It's a fun stitch out. Out of the way. And then of course some of the, depending on the color, really shows up on the orange, or the yellow really shows up on the blue here. I think it looks really pretty. It's pretty and fun. And of course, last Long Arm Wednesday, you saw the one behind us. That's the 9-patch quilt that's been donated from all fans of the YouTube channel, the Mama Pop Quilt Shop channel, to go to charity. So it's quilted all up. It's got a nice heart pattern in the center, and I did some cross hatching on the outside edges. That's okay. We can fix that. I like being able to use Walt or the setup of this long arm and the computerized long arm part of it for this very thing. You can get a lot of charity quilts or just quilts that you need done around the house. Grandkids, kids, friends, nephews, and nieces, whatever. You can get them done pretty fast. And of course, a brighter thread would make it stand out that much more, like a bright pink or bright green or anything like that, or blue. We've done, the past few weekends have been all charity quilts for the month of February. So we're very excited to do that. And all these already have a full home for the Linus project. And I think Pop said we were going to try and figure out if we can be, is it coordinators? Coordinators. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got it right. To help be coordinators for the Linus project. It's moving along. Okay, it's got like 3 more full set patterns to stitch out. I was just finishing the other one now. Or just coming around. Anyway, so I'll finish it when it comes down to here. And then of course the very fun paint and crayons and pencils and rulers and notepads and a bunch of names and letters for names, all sorts of fun fabric for the back. That really shows up pretty on there. Very nice. And at this, I could have made it a little bit smaller, so all those flowers were maybe a little bit smaller or even a little bit bigger. Depends on what you're making, right? Apparently Mr. Clyde really wants out. What are you doing? Come here. Such a wacky little cat. And if you had, say, a white backing or like a solid color, you can flip your threads. You can have like a pink on top and a blue on the bottom or whatever. Really mix up your threads that way if you wanted to. There's no rules written anywhere. And if they are, rip them up. Break the rules. Little fluffs. I think it just has such a pretty little heart, and then the pretty flower, and then like a little loop or a circle. It's not even really just a loop, it's just a big old circle. Yeah, so if you're interested in helping participate in the next World Charity 9 patch, send it along to the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. We're in Hillsburg, Ontario, Canada. And we will happily take it, and you will see it getting all stitched up. We have about 5 ready to go for the next one, so we need a few more. This one I just happened to do on point because I really wanted to make I didn't know how many blocks we were going to get, so I thought I'd just try and make it as maximize this quilt as much as possible. It ends up being 72 by 72 in the end, and I thought that was a great size. I think I still forgot to count how many there were. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25-ish, yeah? So that's a lot. That's a lot of you that has partaken in that, so thank you very much. And hopefully when you saw the video that you liked the stitch out and you were happy to see your block. It's puttering along. It's got a little bit to go. 2 more stitch outs. And I got a lot to bind, let me tell you. I think I said to Pop, I'm going to have to pick a day that I'm just going to have to do binding all day. Just get them all done. These ones, I'm not sure what to bind them in. I know white. White was never a really good choice. I'm not sure why I mentioned that for the last set of girls. But, you know, when you think about it, white's never a good choice for that. So maybe some multicolored ones for this one. If I got any leftover pieces, I could do some 2.5-inch strips and stitch to the back side and then flip to the front and machine stitch down. Almost done. It's getting there. Isn't that pretty? I thought so you can see it on every color, how it was going to stitch out and how pretty it was. And of course you can see the mix, the yellow thread that I have up here, and then there's some gray on this side here. I love color. Put the color in. And this just shows you a couple different variations of how you can do that big rectangle, you know? Easy peasy, but a lot of fun, right? Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with a lot of this broadclothy fabric or some of my extra fabrics that I, you know, kind of a little lost at what to do with, you know. So maybe, you know, my nieces and nephews aren't that young anymore, so, and I'm not sure if any other babies coming along, so try and use it for donation. I've come across a few panels that I have. So I'm going to get them quilted up. I've done another one. It's really cute. It's actually right beside Pop there. I put a couple borders on it. It's actually a game. It's actually I don't know where I got it. I know the tag on it said $3.99. And I picked it up because I'm frugal. But it's really cute. So you'll probably see a few of those going across on future long arm Wednesdays. Quilt up some of the panels that I have here. Finishing some projects. Whether this one's got 4 borders on it, just around it. Beefed it up just a little bit. I could have created fish blocks and added those around it as well. I've got a nice big fish panel, undersea panel. Really, it's got a turtle on it and some fish. That's going to be on a future weekend project as well. So I'm going to have to figure out some water blocks of sorts. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. Stop your meows and hi, Sophie. Where are you? Yeah, here. There. Talk to the peoples. They'll listen to you. Nope, nope. You're not driving this. It's like, I'm never allowed up here. It's a no-no. Are you quiet now? Meow. I think he just wants to go out and play in the sun. It is a beautiful day here today. Absolutely beautiful day. We know spring is coming and we're very excited. Oop. I think I have that clamp a little too tight. You got to go now, Mr. Clyde. I was pulling it just a little bit for some reason. Just 2 flowers and a heart. And that's it. I love making use of what, I mean, you put in such a big investment into a machine like this, and you really want to make it, I don't know, run its paces, you know? So I do as much charity, kids, adults, Quilts of Valor, donations, as much as we can here. So. Because I do get some donated fabric, so I try to make use of that and give back, right? All right, and then another flower, and then it's done. It's so pretty. It's very pretty. This reminds me of cotton candy. I thought maybe I'd put big clouds on it, but I thought, you know what? I thought I could lay all 3 of them out on this with a nice big stretch of this fabric and actually have enough rolled up here to do the other ones. So they'll just get rolled. I'll put more batting down, load the other ones up, finish those ones off. I have 1 more girl one and 2 boys. I got those out of the extra flannel. Almost done. I want to thank you for watching and partaking and liking and subscribing. And if you were a donator for the Charity 9 patch, thank you very much again. It was a blast to work on. Okay, we'll just unclamp this, and then I'll unroll it a little bit so you can see what I've been doing. I swear he hears me do the countdown, 3, 2, 1 for YouTube, and he's like, I'm running right up. Okay, there, and then this one a bit here. Actually, I think I need this one a little bit more. Like I said, I think I have enough fabric on there to at least do another. There we go. Got all 3 of them done in no time at all, really. Don't they look beautiful? And I like the little different colored threads in between the quilts. Shh. Have a fantastic Wednesday, everybody, and we'll see you on the weekend project. Take care. Big hugs.